Greetings, everyone. I'm at the Westin Kaa'napali with an oceanfront room, and I'm attempting to do my first, well, I'm not attempting, I'm doing my first live, but I'm attempting to actually video a sunset. And right now you can see a bright light on the sunset, so I'm going to try to adjust the light settings, but that's where I am. So I'm at the Westin Kaa'napali. I'm actually in a studio, but for the same points as a one-bedroom, but I get the ocean view. And so I've been watching the sunsets. So let me see if I can try to get this launched. Hey there, Westin Timeshare. I'm happy to see you there, and I guess Zinfel de List. So I'm trying to get the weather's not 100% cooperating with me, but I'm hoping that I'll get a sunset here. It's supposed to be in about 10 minutes, and it looks like right now there's cloud cover, but it looks like it may break through. So I just wanted to make sure that everything was working. I'm trying to figure out how I get the camera settings a little bit better so it's not so bright. One thing is, I guess I should wear a hat. My hair is kind of blowing around in the wind, but that's the worst problem. It just highlights the fact that I am actually in Hawaii. So just to let you know, the purpose for why I'm doing this is I realized I wanted to record a complete sunset, and I figured why not do the sunset, on live stream, and that way I'd have it recorded. Yeah, the kids are having a lot of fun in the pool. I'm actually waiting. It looks like they're not going to have for most evenings, I get the Hawaiian music coming up from the bar, but that today it looks like they're not playing. They're usually just right there by the. So it's kind of fun watching the sunset and listening to Hawaiian music. I do also want to let you know I was prepared. I have the pineapple, coconut, guava, and mango juices mixed in here, and a little bit of coconut vodka as well. It wouldn't be a vacation if I weren't trying not to make this work, make this enjoyment. I've been doing the local, I've had some coconut rum. I highly recommend the Kaloa rum from Hawaii. If you ever get to the island of Kauai, they actually do tastings in the afternoon, and they have a train tour that you can take through the, I guess where they do that. Oh, and there we have the sunset is coming. That's the conch shells being blown. By the way, if you have one of those, which I do, I don't have it with me, but they're kind of simple to blow. It's kind of like you have a trumpet kind of mouthpiece, and they're actually quite small. They actually, you can't tell, but they're not much bigger than my hand. They're kind of, folded up, but when you do blow on them, they do make quite a bit of noise. In my prior life experience as an employee, I actually did it for a conference in Hawaii where I was the one doing the blowing. Oh, by the way, let me not forget where we're looking at here. It does look like we're getting a bit of a sunset view. I'm trying to get the lighting correct. Sorry for the bouncing around there. Let me see. So hopefully we'll get to see some of that. I'm going to try to adjust the angle a little bit. See if I can that's the worst angle. I think the camera, there's the camera. When this camera's kind of right on center, That's the sunset. So we'll start to see it come out just a little bit now. It'll be bright for a little bit when the sun comes out, and then when it gets behind the clouds, it could actually end up being an amazing sunset because once the sun goes down, it'll still be bouncing off the clouds. And there's quite a few clouds, so we might see a pretty fantastic, I would say, cloud array of post-sunset view. So just as a quick update, this is still during COVID, but they have opened up the restaurants here, and the hot tubs are now opened up, and the fitness center is fully open. So it's pretty much back to normal there. I think there's one restaurant that's not open now, but they pretty much taken care of everything. I'll be sure when I actually get the sunset, when I post this online, I'll make sure I post the time in the video when actually the sun sets. And I want to thank everyone here who's here for the sunset, because this is my first streaming, so I appreciate support. And now 5 people watching. Okay, now the sun is just about to drop below the clouds, and then it will head to the sunset. According to what my iPhone tells me, the sunset is actually at 7:04. So that, according to what I have, is about 9 to 10 minutes away. But it looks like it's closer than that to me. I think the sunset may be when it's completely down. Let me see what I can do. Oh, wait a minute. There we go. There's a better sunset. How's that? Oh. Destination timeshare. The restaurants haven't been super busy. I don't know if the timeshare here is at full capacity. It seems pretty busy, and certainly the pools are loaded. As well. So anyway, so now we're starting to see the sunset, even though I think it's still behind the clouds. And again, there's the conch shell going off. If you've ever played any brass instruments, it'd be a no-brainer to do that, to play that. And actually, it's just as loud, surprisingly enough. And then just so you know, more clouds are rolling in, so I'm feeling rather lucky that we've got a reasonable shot at a sunset here today. Well, destination timeshare, well, you're a lucky guy. In 2017, you should come back. It's back in full swing. Things are going well. I actually was looking at some bookings, and I was able to get in February. You can still get both the Kaa'napali. I'm actually in the north, so Kaa'napali and the north are available in February if you're booking at the 8-month window. It does look like we're going to lose. The cloud cover is going to win out here, but we did get it close to it. Yeah, destination timeshare, I agree with you. It hasn't been that bad, just so you know. It's within walking distance, but if you have a large family, it's $140 a person. So if you have, so just me. But I could walk to it. I think that and the and the car expenses right now being $1,500 a week unless you booked it 6 months ago. Those are pretty much making it difficult right now. But I'm optimistic that if we can get the caseload down, we'll see this open up. Just as an FYI, if you had been vaccinated in Hawaii, you don't need to get the test anymore. Right now, it's just they don't have a way to link up to the people from the mainland. Now, it does look like we're going to see a little bit of sun poke out, maybe. I'm going to give it another. Yeah, so I didn't rent a car. I've been to Maui and Hawaii for quite a bit, so I did not see the need to have a car. It actually let me relax even more. I stopped at Costco on my way in and got my Uber ride, so it was pretty easy. It looks like we have dueling conch shells at the moment. There are 3 properties here at the Westin. There's the Nanea and the Villas and Villa North. And I keep hearing a few echoes of the conch shell, so I'm guessing they do it at all 3. The interesting thing is Southwest still from Oakland, back to the costs. It's showing $139 each way for airfare, so that seems to be. I was expecting those costs to go up, but maybe that's directly related to the testing costs. So, well, it looks like I think I'm going to end the stream. We had a little bit of a view, but pretty much we have 100% cloud cover at this point, and it's not going to clear up in the next 5 minutes. So. This was a good first test for me. I'll take a look at the actual video. So I think at this moment, I'm going to say thank you all for attending. I'm going to be in Hawaii for another almost a month, so I will find another sunset and do this again. So I appreciate everyone who's most likely on the mainland for attending. I'm going to end the stream now. Thank you.